Welcome back, guys. I'm here at GRI Europe Paris. I'm Kirsty. I'm a partner of the GRI Club. Really great to welcome here Natalie Breen, Apex Group, one of the members of the GRI Women Leading Real Estate Europe Committee. Natalie, as a senior woman leading real estate, how do you feel about the current GRI 50/50 initiative that was launched?
I think it's amazing in relation to we need to support women, more women in this industry. I think we need to get more women. There's a lot of women in the industry already, but we need to actually give them the confidence, the motivation, have the support to actually attend these events. And I'm going to say that the senior men in our industry need to also champion this cause. And I think a lot of what I could see yesterday was quite a positive reaction from the men in the room as well, to support our future leaders in women.
Amazing. Let's look more about the market. Where do you think are currently the best opportunities for the market?
I think what we've heard so far in the conference, got a few more sessions today, we are going through a change in relation to deleveraging, valuations still not settled. But I think with that, there is opportunities. So in our world, in the funds world, we are starting to see funds getting raised in relation to special situations. There's going to be buying opportunities in credit. Private credit funds are quite popular at the moment. And I think for those sophisticated investors that are nimble and can actually act quickly, there's a lot of capital, a lot of dry powder. I think there's actually going to be some good buying ahead, especially in the UK market, which has got the depth of investors that will look to invest there. Interestingly, I'm going out to Singapore in a couple of weeks, and I'm talking a lot to my Singapore clients. And I would say that we're probably going to see more Asian investors come in now that they can see value buying. I think some of the sectors, particularly in the UK, were quite top of the peak in a way. And I think this kind of deleveraging, they also have a cheaper cost of capital. We're going to probably see more Asian investors in the market.
And you'll be advising them the UK, any particular asset class or strategy?
I still think the living strategy. So we're seeing a lot of demand. I mean, if you look at the UK, the kind of demand supply ratio, we need more housing. So that could come in student housing, that could be private rented accommodation, it could be assisted living, social housing, affordable housing. So across that whole spectrum, we're seeing a lot of clients really pivot towards that. And the other really hot sector at the moment is life sciences. And also with some of the initiatives the UK government's doing to attract more kind of medical groups to come, innovation, technology, I think that will continue to be a growth sector. But it really does need to be developed by the investors, because there's not a lot of stock. And so it's more about developing that stock.
What are some of the biggest mistakes that you saw in 2022?
Mistakes. I'd probably say learnings, No, I think one of the issues has been, there wasn't a lot of transactional activity last year at all. And I think that was probably quite wise, actually, because no one really knew where the market was going. We're still not quite clear where interest rates are going to go. So I think, to be honest, everyone was cautious last year. So there weren't many mistakes getting made because people weren't actually, doing much. But I think the mistake that could be made in this year is not looking at alternative investment strategies. For instance, potentially buying the debt to actually get equity placings. I think there will be a time in this market, end of this year, but certainly Q1 next year, where there's going to be quite good investment opportunities. And I think the mistake is not to kind of get back in the market again, because ultimately there are still underlying demand, consumer demand for certain products that is going to generate growth in logistics, growth in residential, whatever, across that spectrum. And also the aging population. There's a huge opportunity to create a senior living product in the UK. And again, I think there are opportunities, but we need people to start being brave and start deploying the capital. But I don't think realistically we're going to see that till Q1 next year.
Sure. Awesome. Natalie, thank you so much.
Thank you
to
so much, Kirsty, as usual. Thank you.
Thank you.